I first met Sue at the Women with Disabilities office in Downer in the mid-90s. I was employed as a bookkeeper and Sue came on board as a project officer. In the same year, Sue joined the recently formed Women with Disabilities ACT, WIDAC. Through Sue's leadership, WIDAC has become a very strong women's organisation. She was fearless and compassionate about issues that affect people with disabilities, in particular for women. Her ability to communicate strongly with all, including local and federal governments, was due to her determination. She was not someone to ignore. For me, Sue was a close mentor. As an example, in March 2018, the Canberra Business Chamber wanted to create a film for their inclusion in employment project. They were seeking employers from private and public sectors who had hired people with disabilities. Sue heard about this and approached them about including women and knew of someone that fit the bill, me. Sue always had more confidence in me than I had in myself. With gentle persuasion, she put my name forward, and so I found myself being part of a film expressing my views about being a woman with disabilities employed by a local architect. They're humble, they're willing to give 102%. No, what more could you want, really? It was somewhat confronting to see myself in the film, but as Sue said, if it encourages women with disabilities to see that people like themselves can be employed, then it was worth it. I would never have done it if it wasn't for Sue's encouragement. She had this type of influence on so many people. Also, in 2018, I was nominated by WIDAC for the Leslie Hall Award for Lifetime Achievement. These awards are put together by the Disability Leadership Institute. My beautiful friend Sue was with me all that day. She supported me through the whole process. I will always treasure that day and the photo of us together. For me, Sue Salthouse was a great mentor and supporter. She was always available for advice and guidance in my role as a WIDAC board member. We were a good team. Sue as the chair and me as treasurer. It shouldn't be said someone is irreplaceable, but if anyone is, it is Sue Salthouse. Sue was most importantly my friend, and I miss her terribly. I will never forget her and the wonderful influence she had on my life.
McGowan has worked for over 20 years to advance the standing of women with disabilities in Australia. Di started in advocacy volunteering with the Women's Network within Disabled Peoples International, which is now WIDA, and then worked for WIDA while the office was in Canberra. Di's been a part of WIDAC since 1995, and she uses her lived experience to advocate for the NDIS, health and wellbeing, workplace inclusion, and very much more.